Hello, I'm Michael Emery. This video is designed to accompany the Re-imprinting Yourself mobile phone app and audio program. This personal development program is intended to be used daily for 30 days. In the Re-imprinting Yourself program, I draw upon Maxwell Maltz's ideas as presented in his book, Psycho-Cybernetics. Now, Maltz was a surgeon, and he suggested that it takes a minimum of 3 weeks for a person to recover from plastic surgery. Dr. Maltz also extended this belief to mental constructs as well. He claimed that it took a minimum of 3 weeks for a person to get used to a new living space or to form a new habit. This program utilizes Ericksonian hypnosis and neurolinguistic programming techniques for time distortion, changing submodalities, and creating anchors based upon the concept of imprints. Now, if you've already decided to re-imprint yourself in order to change your self-perception, then there's the obvious question: what is an imprint? The discovery of the phenomena of imprinting has been credited to the Austrian naturalist Konrad Lorenz. Lorenz found that among birds, such as ducklings and chicks, as soon as they would hatch out of their eggs, they would socially bond or attach to the first object they encountered. Decades later, psychologists and philosophers Timothy Leary and Robert Anton Wilson also theorized that human beings are imprinted upon throughout the various developmental stages, and their system borrowed from the Hindu chakra system and also the Kabbalistic tree of life. Leary and Wilson referred to the developmental stages as circuits that are activated or created, and their system shared similarities with that of Sigmund Freud's and also Erik Erikson's. In the Leary-Wilson model, the first circuit is referred to as the bio-survival circuit. This first circuit is imprinted by the mother or mothering object, and it's subsequently conditioned by either nourishment or threat. The second circuit is the emotional territorial circuit, and it is imprinted when the infant stands up, walks around, and begins to struggle for power within the hierarchy of the family. The third circuit is the time-binding semantic circuit, and it is imprinted by human symbol systems and artifacts. This is what controls the local paradigm. The fourth circuit is the socio-sexual circuit, and it is imprinted by the first orgasm mating experience and also tribal taboos. It processes sexual pleasure, definitions of right or wrong, reproduction, parental roles, and the raising of young. The fifth circuit is the neurosomatic circuit, and it is imprinted by ecstatic or spiritual experiences. The sixth circuit is the collective neurogenetic circuit, and it contains the entire evolutionary script, past, present, and future. This is Carl Jung's collective unconscious and also the realm of archetypes. The seventh circuit is the meta-programming circuit, and this is the realm of conscious reprogramming and re-imprinting of the other circuits. This is the level upon which the Re-imprinting Yourself personal development program acts. This is you choosing to consciously re-imprint your unconscious mind through the application of symbols and internal imagery. Lastly, there is the eighth circuit in the Leary-Wilson model, and this is the non-local quantum circuit. This is the transpersonal. This is beyond the ego. This is the realm of out-of-body experiences and near-death experiences. As you've just heard, there's the possibility that imprinting may have occurred in any of those circuits. Now, in the audio program, I don't cover the specific information about the different circuits because it's more philosophical and conceptual than it is practical. But as you reflect upon it in those different circuits, you might find that it triggers old memories or old experiences that can be addressed during the Re-imprinting Yourself audio program. This program does not focus upon going backwards in time, rather towards the future, presuming that if you're not experiencing what you want right now in the present moment, then there must be a non-beneficial imprint in the past. By re-imprinting the present moment, you're creating the possibilities for the experiences that you desire to have in the future. What I found is that many people have a lot of clarity about what they do not want. In fact, they've practiced and perfected the mindsets that result in the limiting emotional and physiological states in their body. Those people have perfected the process of creating hypothetical, imagined scenarios in which the internal imagery, the self-talk, and the bodily feelings are representative of the outcomes that they do not want. Consider this. For the rest of your life, you're going to create hypothetical, imagined scenarios. You just can't help but do it. I could ask you, what do you think would happen if you became a multimillionaire? Or you met the lover of your dreams? Or you got in the best shape ever? How would your life be different? If you actually consider these questions, you've got to come up. You've got to create your own conjectures, your own imagined scenarios for what this might be like in order to make sense of everything that I've just said. These imagined scenarios reverberate throughout your mind and your body, affecting your physiology, affecting your mindset, and affecting your emotional state. Your body, your physiology, will respond to the internal experiences that you feed it. Your physiology affects your emotional state and your mindset. Your mindset and your emotional state affect your physiology. Changing any of these variables will change your behavior. When you find yourself in the re-imprinting process, you are creating a habit of changing your self-perception. You are dramatically changing one or more of the variables that will affect your behavior. It might be a change in self-talk that you begin hearing. It might be that you create a new vision for the future and you can see it with clarity. Or it might be that you connect with new feelings that push you and pull you towards the experiences that you want to have in life. Whatever it is for you, it begins by creating clarity and then by creating a habit about accessing these experiences. This is the creation of new neural pathways. We also refer to this as learning. The best part of it is you are choosing to be in control and to respond to life by design instead of reacting by default to your environment. You and I can probably agree that life is full of highs and lows. There are valleys and there are peaks. And as you are going through the re-imprinting process, you'll find yourself challenged with managing your emotional state and your mindset as your body's biorhythms change over the next 30 days. This is personal mastery. If it becomes challenging during the course of this program, then just let that serve as a sign that you are experiencing change and the old patterns and the old parts are trying to hold on while you are changing. Trust the process. Be amazing.